Good evening 2011. I wanted to start out by telling you how the class elections work. I know that a lot of you already know this, but just that everyone's on the same page. There were only as many people who applied for the positions as there are positions themselves, and therefore, simply out of necessity we didn't have class elections. Joe Ferdinando stepped down from being president and I took over for him. Mitch Schumacher took over for me as vice president. Chuck Wilson, still class secretary. Jim Feeney, still class treasurer. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask any of us and we'll gladly tell you everything that went on. Coming up on Wednesday the 21st, we've got our class ring social event. Chuck Wilson's been spearheading this, but there have been a lot of other people who've been helping him out. It'll go from 18 until 20, and it's a celebration of us getting our class rings. You all got the survey about it, you filled it out, gave us your input, so thank you for that. And it should be a blast, good food, good people, good music. Next up is the class wiki. Now, last year we used the class blog to get information out to you. However, over the summer, just simply due to inactivity, Google shut down the blog. We took this as an opportunity to step our game up one level, and now we've got a class wiki. With the class wiki, we can do a lot more stuff. It's a more powerful tool, and we've included a link in this email with the link to the wiki, so you can go on there, check it out, add some content, make some comments, just feel your way around. It's a pretty cool tool, and we're going to be using it extensively over the next year, hopefully the next 2 years. Also on Wednesday the 21st, we're going to be having a meeting with Captain Fitzgerald, and what we did on the wiki is we created an agenda of things that we want to talk about with Captain, and then with the people who are developing the wiki, we flushed it out, made it a little bit bigger, and gave it some depth, and then submitted that to Captain. This is going to be a standard thing that we're going to be doing whenever we have meetings with anyone in the command. We'll post our agenda, our discussion points that we want you to go in there, edit it, change it, add things that you feel we should be discussing with the command to those discussion points that we can best represent you to the command. Also coming up in the near future, we got to create an action plan as a class. This is part of Reg Staff's strategic vision, and the action plan is what our plan is for the year as a class. Now, this can be things as simple as shining your shoes, ironing your shirts, and buffing your decks, but it'd probably be a little bit better if we tried something a little more creative, had a little more personality to it. So get creative, get inspired. We'll post that on the wiki, we'll have people working on it, collaborative effort, and hopefully we'll be able to put out some good product. Next is, again, this is the first time that as a council we've communicated with you through video, so I'm sorry about that. It's midterms already, time flies. But the next thing that we're going to send out to you is going to be us explaining what we want to do as the class council. Now, since there weren't elections, we didn't have the opportunity to say those plans that we had for the year, the things that we wanted to get accomplished, and it's your right to know what we want to do, and that way we can get the most input from you, see what you like, see what you don't, mold develop our initiatives to fit your liking. So expect that. Also, the results of the survey that we filled out as a class during prep week, we sent it out. A lot of you took the time to fill it out, give some good comments. It's been a few months, we have some creative distance, so give that back to you so you can reflect on it. Some pretty interesting stuff. And finally, the second order of class shirts is about to be put in, so expect an email about that. Same format as before, go online, Google form, fill it out. Thanks to everyone who picked up your shirts. However, there's still a couple stragglers, so if you could make it up to Hotel Company 4th Deck. The shirts are in a closet near Senior Chief Yoder's office. Stop by my room and I'll help you fill out the form and everything. But once that's done, we can get the second order of shirts. Alright, thank you 2011, and have a good day.